Okay, it says this meeting is being live streamed.
So if folks could just mute themselves for the next portion, we're going to get started. And yeah, thanks for being here tonight. Welcome to our October meeting of the Western Pennsylvania Mushroom Club. And I'm Stephen Buckland, the current president. So I'm going to go over some updates from what we've been up to the past month or so. Everyone should have received their September-October newsletter in the mail or email, however you get it. It's also posted to our website, and there's a lot of great stuff in there, including articles on the Linkoff foray, advice for beginning foragers, and there's this great article by Thomas about mushroom development. There's a lot of good stuff in the newsletter. So if you haven't read that yet, check it out. And if you're interested in submitting articles or other things to the newsletter, you can contact Cecily Franklin. She's the editor of our newsletter. In terms of events that have happened since our last meeting, we had 3 events in early October. So first up was October 3rd at Hillman State Park, and that was with Jared White, one of our club identifiers. And I think we had a pretty good turnout and a lot of cool finds from that day. I don't know if Jared is here or anyone else who wanted to say a sentence about this day.
Well, Jared's not here. That we did find a lot of really neat things. That Dyer's ball right there that you see, the Pisiphis, I don't know how you say it properly, sorry.
Pisolithus.
Pisolithus, thank you, Stephen. Yeah, that thing was, that was the first time I ever saw one of those. A lot of really neat specialists. We saw those, oh goodness, what were the gray ones? Julie, do you remember what those were? The
humpback?
Yes, the humpbacks, that's it.
Yep. Forget the scientific name, but humpback.
Yeah, those were pretty cool too. So a lot of really unique, interesting finds in this area. Quite a few lifers for me. And yeah.
Nice.
There were lots of Amanita lavendulas as well, that are sort of the, related to the Amanita citrinas, but here in North America, they sort of turn lavender with cold. So that was a good, cool find. There were tons of them everywhere.
They're so beautiful. When they're warm, they're like a pale highlighter yellow color almost. Love it. So then October 5th, we were in Audubon Greenway with Allegheny Land Trust. Found some bluets and some other cool things. Julie, I don't know if you want to say anything. Totally cool if not.
Yeah, bluets. We got some tree bacon there, chicken of the woods, hens, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, jack-o'-lanterns,
Nice.
Amanita muscaria, all the fall typical cast of characters, I guess.
Awesome. And then on October 9th, Richard Jacob led a walk at Townsend Park out in Murraysville. And I don't know what all they found that day because I was at another event with some other folks from the club. We had Mushroom Day at Beechwood Farms, and a lot of folks came out and purchased field guides and got them autographed. Walt Sturgeon was there, as well as John Plischke, and a lot of people brought mushrooms, and yeah, it was a good time. In terms of upcoming walks and events, on October 29th and 30th, Fluff is leading some stuff at the new Public Lands store in Cranberry. So the 29th is a fall mushroom foraging class from 6 to 7 p.m. And on the 30th, it's a foraging walk at Nob Hill Park from 10 a.m. until noon. And unfortunately, both events had registration through public lands and are sold out. I checked their website today and registration was full. But yeah, there should be awesome events. On the 31st, just announced tonight, hot off the press, a walk at Todd Nature Reserve with Kara Coulter. And just a note
Costumes
on-
encouraged. Costumes encouraged.
Yes, costumes encouraged. And because the walk is at Todd, mushrooms must be left where they are. And there's absolutely no foraging on that walk. But Kara is a great identifier for the club and does a great job leading people on walks. So if
And,
you're
and
looking
it's
to,
still fun, and it's more intensive whenever you have it one-on-one when you do it.
yeah, so it'll be more of a guided walk style for that one instead of our typical spread out, pick what you find and come back together. And then on the 26th, that's Black Friday, we'll be having a walk at Heartwood Acres, the 26th of November. So that's a ways out still. But yeah, that should be a good one too. And that's all that's on the calendar for now, but stay tuned. There could be pop-up events in the future. In terms of our club's meetings, we're going to continue virtual meetings for the remainder of the year. Usually November is a potluck, and this year we're going to try, honoring that as best we can and doing it over Zoom. So if you are really someone who enjoys cooking and you want to show off a nice dish that you've made, perhaps with some wild foraged mushrooms, we're going to invite you to share at that meeting. And next year's meeting dates are there. Topics and speakers TBA. Here's our membership report. As of today, we are at a record-setting 1,355 members.
Woo!
Wow, that's incredible. So we've gained well over 400 new members so far just this year. And I just want to extend a huge thanks to all of our members, new and old, for supporting the club. It's truly an honor to serve so many mushroom enthusiasts from Western Pennsylvania and beyond. So thanks for being a member. And if you are watching the live stream of this or the recording of this and you're not a member, you're curious, here's the details on that. Aside from the benefits listed on this slide, you're also going to receive our bi-monthly newsletter, updates on mushroom walks and events, and you can take home a mushroom grow kit at our annual cultivation meeting. And now we're going to get into some Mushroom ID Awards. So we run a button ID program, and we recognize club members who can identify different levels of mushrooms. So we start out at 10 and go all the way up to 500 and beyond. So there's many different levels. And what you can do is submit your list to the email on the screen. And if you have photos of those mushrooms, maybe you've uploaded them to iNaturalist or Mushroom Observer, you can just share your ID on there and our committee will review your list and award you a button at the next meeting. So tonight we have many buttons to award. Folks have been busy. It's been a good year for mushrooms. So first up at the 75 level, Lauren Nagoda. And at the 100 level, Shannon Baldridge. So congratulations to both of you. Julie, I can pass things over to you if you have anything you want to say as we go through this. But
No, just good job getting your buttons, and both of your lists were very well organized and tidy and easy for me to go through and verify. So great job, guys, and hopefully you'll both be earning more buttons.
all right. Also at the 100 level was Josh Maurus.
Yay, Josh. I told him he's lucky he can take his dog with him. My dog is not allowed to go since the day he crushed the only morel I found on one hike. So he has lost his mushroom hiking privileges. So yes, congratulations, Josh. His list was also highly organized, and he will be hitting 150 soon. I think he was at like 140. So
Nice.
pretty sure I'm going to be sending him that 150 button pretty soon.
Wonderful. All right. Also want to recognize 2 new identifiers for the club. So Carson was awarded his 150 button already, but we've officially given him board approval as an identifier, and Sarah Klingensmith at the 150 level, and also an identifier for the club.
Woohoo, more identifiers. Now go lead a walk.
Yeah. And last but certainly not least, at the 500 level and a new club mycologist, Kara Coulter.
Well deserved.
Yay.
Well deserved.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, we all know Kara. She's awesome. Great job.
Thank you. Thank you guys. Did I tell you I cried? That's why my video is off.
I still haven't seen your list, Kara. I guess it's all on INAT, huh?
Yeah, like literally just go on there.
It's a doozy.
I tried to make sure that I have over 500 research grade. So, and then I have like over, I'm getting close to 700 right now.
Wow.
Well, we don't have that button, so I'm gonna need you to stop.
No, keep going.
I'll
We
make
love
you
to see
tape
it.
your 500 and 250 button together. That'll be your 750 button.
There's so much I need to post too that I just haven't.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, everyone. It's so awesome to see more and more people participating in this program and starting to learn more of the mushrooms that grow around here. And if you aren't already on iNaturalist or Mushroom Observer or one of those platforms, I really, really would recommend it. It's a great way to keep track of what you've been seeing, when you've been seeing it, to get some help identifying what you're finding. And it also helps our club keep track of what species are growing here and when. We have a really active iNaturalist project, and our club is one of the biggest contributors to mushroom observations on that platform in North America. So if you aren't on there, come join us. All right, next month's meeting, as I was saying, is going to be a virtual potluck. Bring a dish to your screen and tell us what you put in it. And if you have any pictures you want to share, it's a chance for our members to share photos. I think there is a Google Photos link where you can just upload them. So if you go onto our website, you should be able to find that. If not, it'll be in an email coming out to members soon. And yeah, topics for your photos may include mushrooms, vacations, hobbies, etc. Let's just see what you're up to in your personal life, but no politics, please. You can choose to narrate your photos or just let them run through without descriptions, whatever works for you. So yeah, that's what we'll be up to next month. Any other questions or announcements before we move on to the business portion of tonight's meeting?
Bingo. Bingo. The fall bingo. Did we say that?
Hold on.
Fall bingo.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Okay, so it's going to start tomorrow. So it's going to be the same board as last year. No prizes this year other than, yay, you did it. Clap, clap, clap.
Awesome. So
So,
yeah, last fall, Kara organized mushroom bingo on iNaturalist, and there's a bingo sheet you can find, and
I'll post it online again too, right after the meeting, and I will post the link as well.
So,
And
yeah.
you just got to join that project, and pretty much anything you got that fits in that category will be good. But yeah, no prizes this year because I suck at mailing things. So, as Mike can attest, because here is his mask that I still haven't given him.
Nice.
Sorry about that.
Well,
It's all good.
at this point, we'll move on to tonight's meeting, which has two parts. And the first part is the election of 2022 officers. And so I'm going to turn things over to Cecily, who's going to run this part of the meeting.
Okay, so I just unmuted. We are fortunate that all of our current board members are willing to serve for another year. Our NAMA trustee Garrett is not listed there because he is just finishing up his first year of a 2-year term. So we're voting for president, vice president, secretary, and treasurer. And they're all here tonight: Stephen Buckland, Kara Coulter, Julie Travaglini, and Jared Delaney. But before we vote, I need to ask if there are any nominations from the floor. You can either unmute or put it in chat. Okay, if there are no nominations from the floor, then it's just a yes/no poll. So the question is, how can we have the poll show up for people to vote? Aha, untitled poll. Do you vote to elect the entire slate of candidates? Your choices are yes and no.
I can't vote, Stephen. It's not letting me vote.
Yeah, I don't know how to vote.
I just voted. I just pressed the yes button. I mean, I voted a thing. And
I wonder if people who are co-hosts can't vote,
Oh,
because I can't vote either.
oh, interesting.
Oh, well, I will. Okay, interesting. So we should take turns not being co-hosts.
I can remove you all as co-hosts.
Okay.
Just give me a second.
Okay, now I can vote.
Oh, finally, okay.
That was a tricky way to make sure that you didn't vote for yourself.
But that's what it looks like.
I'm abstaining from the election because I can't run the poll and vote.
I will note that in the minutes.
Okay. So at some point, I guess we see some results.
Yes, I see 31 people have voted. There's one person theoretically who has not voted.
Oh.
So I will count down in my head for a few seconds in case that person is still trying to vote. But otherwise, I mean, it's a pretty clear result here.
Yay,
So I think now you should be able to see the results.
yay. Says I'm okay. Very good, very decisive. So Julie, our secretary, will put that somewhere official.
I'm on it.
And yeah, and then we'll report it in the newsletter. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you for your confidence in our current board to continue doing what we do. And yay. All right, on to the other portion of tonight's meeting, which is our photo contest results. Woo! So yeah, I think now I have to go back in here and make Sarah a co-host so that she can share her presentation. So yeah, I'm going to turn things over to Sarah, our current photo contest chair, and she's going to show you all the submissions and the winners from this year's contest. Take it away, Sarah.
Great. Thank you, Stephen. All right, everyone. My name is Sarah. I am this year's photography chair. And give me a second to pull up our presentation real quick. Can we see the screen?
Yep.
Yes, I can
Okay.
see that.
Fantastic. All right. So just as a reminder, there were 3 categories our photos could be placed in. The pictorial. This division is for single photos that illustrate the beauty and variety of fungi in form and color. The objective is a photo suitable for display or illustration in a fine book. Judging criteria includes consideration of both technical focus, depth of field, exposure, lighting, color, absence of distracting elements, and artistic composition, color, background, lighting aspects. And then documentary. For single photographs, especially suited as illustrations in a field guide or monograph for use in a lecture. Emphasis is placed on portrayal of key morphological characteristics, such as the usefulness of the image as an identification aid is maximized. Subjects may be shot in the field, laboratory, or studio, and the photographer has complete freedom to process, manipulate, or orient the specimen in any desired manner to achieve the goal. Close-ups of single features and photo micrographs are acceptable. Judging criteria will be the same as is the pictorial category, but they will be of secondary importance to the overall mycological utility of the photo. Accurate identification of the subject will be under consideration. And finally, the judges option. For photos that do not fit the pictorial or documentary divisions, and examples include fungi in an interesting situation, fungi with animals, or simply people enjoying fungi. All right, so we have our stats from the contest. This year we had 30 participants. From my understanding, that is a record. We had 116 beautiful photos submitted. And out of that, I selected 12 winners, 5 in pictorial, 4 in documentary, and 3 in judges option. And these are unranked. If you are a winner, you will receive an edition of the Fungi magazine provided by Cecily. Thank you, Cecily. All right. So the way this will run, you will see the name of the participant followed by their entries. This first part will be a silent presentation. We just have so many photos. We're going to spend roughly 6 seconds per slide. And then at the very end, I will announce the winners in each category. All right, here we go.
Soon, you likely won't have to get the same vaccine.
All right. And now for pictorial winners. Congratulations, Josh Dottie, for his photo of the slimiest foliota I've ever seen.
Woo! Go Josh.
Congratulations, Barbara Badokova. I hope I pronounced your name wrong. I'm so sorry if I didn't.
That was good. Thanks.
Yeah, for beautiful Trimides Versicolor. Congratulations.
Yay.
Thank you.
Always the most beautiful turkey tail.
Aw. Thanks.
Congratulations, Brianna Albert, for her Amanita muscaria.
That was cool. Where did you find those red ones? Okay. No.
Congratulations. Congratulations to Richard Jacob for his Metatrachea asperium slime. Congratulations, awesome work.
Yay. Nice stacking there.
Outside there's.
Awesome.
And congratulations, Stephen Buckland, for his Microstoma flocosum.
I'm like super jealous of this one, Steven, by the way.
That is amazing.
I still need that.
Thanks, y'all. I found this at Todd.
I bet you did. All my good stuff is hot.
All right, congratulations to our pictorial winners. Now moving on to documentary. Congratulations, Kara,
Yay.
Yay!
for Gliophorus perplexus.
Wow, that's a good one.
Yeah, that was a fun find there.
Awesome. And congratulations, Cecily Franklin, for her Amanita mirarubescens group.
Beautiful.
Very informative photo.
Love those skirts.
Congratulations, Dirk Capo, for Mycena crowacea, the walnut Mycena.
Yay!
Really?
Yeah,
Look
that's a
at
killer
him.
photo of that.
Yeah, that's good.
And finally, congratulations, Stephen Buckland, again, for Hygrocybe miniata. Awesome job, everyone.
Lovely.
Okay, moving on to our last category, judge's option. Congratulations, Carson Gross.
Yay.
Fun with
Yay!
Zamoria.
Love that
Yay.
photo. I love it.
Wonderful. Congratulations, Mike Henry, for his balsamic chicken and hen.
Okay.
Next time we get to eat it, right?
And finally, congratulations, Dawn Wayman, for her Eastern newt on Arusula. I'm not going to try to pronounce that right.
Adorable.
Wonderful job. All right, congratulations, everybody. You all get a copy of the Fungi magazine, an issue of the Fungi magazine. Cecily, how would you like to move forward for our winners and how they would obtain these prizes?
It's probably easier if I just mail them.
Okay. Should they contact you directly?
No, I have all the names and addresses.
Okay. All right.
The only thing is, if anybody who won already gets Fungi magazine, just go ahead and send me an email, and then we can maybe narrow it down to a particular issue or maybe some other magazine.
Congratulations, everybody. There was certainly a lot of talent in this club, and I enjoyed every minute of looking at these wonderful photos, and I hope you did too during the presentation.
Okay. Thank you for judging.
My pleasure.
Yeah, thanks so much. Yeah, I'm blown away. And I think that brings us to the end of the portion of the meeting that we broadcast live. So let me turn that off.